But we should always have in our, mind that idea of we are different type of creation. We are in the different type of خلق الزوجين الذكر والأنثى. خلق الإنسان في كبد. So there is a creation that made from us something different. And that main difference that we are responsible of our destiny. We own our destiny. There's an infinite number of possibilities. But it's in our responsibility to make or to bring down one of this infinite number of possibilities and make it reality. But this gives us an infinite, number of choice. So this is the freedom also we are in. We are navigating in as human beings. But we have that responsibility to bring it and make it reality, make it part of this world. But because it was a possibility, we should not also remain a prisoner of it. So, if it's no longer able to answer our question or our need, we should have that ability to اقتحم العقبة, to move, to free ourselves from it. To get other possibility, to make other possibility reality, so we can move. So the idea here is again, if there is no world view, it's very hard to understand the connection and the structure of the surah. So إذن فلقتحم العقبة وما أدراك ما العقبة عقبة فك رقبة أو إطعام في يوم ذي مسغبة.
So basically, this is really a different really paradigm that Quran is really bringing really before us. So as if Quran is saying, resist this idea of retiring and do not respond to that voice that is tempting you to stop the struggle and the toil in the middle of the road. Okay, struggle and toil is part of your creation, and whatever direction you take, you are struggling. But the question becomes, what direction you need to give really to your struggle? And if that paradigm of looking for retiring is true, Muhammad ﷺ would be the first. And the prophets before him were really the first to retire, if you like, to that idea, okay? And but Quran is proposing really a different paradigm. Quran is saying, unlearn this paradigm. You have to change, if you like, that vocabulary. Take the word retire from your vocabulary. I'm not talking here about, because I know there are certain brothers and sisters who retire from a certain job, but doesn't mean that they retire from work and other really areas, okay? So that we don't misunderstand really each other. But the idea is to continue that struggle and to give this toil and the struggle or do it in a very conscious and strategic way to become really very productive and really help the human being to liberate himself or herself from the state they have reached, and in order really to go to the next. And there is no way to go into the next until we really take that approach that Quran will call اقتحم العقبة, scaling the ascent. There is an obstacle, there is an ascent, okay, but how you are going to scale it. So inshallah next time we will basically concentrate and focus on this new paradigm that Quran is bringing before us, to give to our struggle and toil really a different direction and a different meaning.
Even in the daily life, when
Yeah.
you say, when you are in one position in a company and you go to a higher position and a higher position, these higher positions come with more responsibility.
Oh no, yes, you're right.
More responsibility means more thinking, more strategic planning, and more work.
More
And then you go to
yes.
another one and that comes in. So you should not forget about your responsibility.
Exactly.
And this ayah here, somebody has said very nicely what you were trying to say, Brother Najib. أَيَحْسَبُ أَنْ لَنْ يَقْدِرَ عَلَيْهِ
أحد
أَحَدٌ.
يقول
I mean, this ayah, he's saying if a man has will, influence, or power, he should not behave as if it is the last forever, or as if he has no responsibility for his acts and can do whatever he likes.
yeah, yeah.
All his gifts and advantages are given to him for trial. Allah, who bestowed them on him, can take them away and will do so if a man fails to his trial. That's
Yeah.
that's the reality.
As if Quran is saying, okay, just remember, like how did you get these things?
Oh, exactly.
If you don't have sight or the ability to see, if you don't have the ability to express and yourself and communicate with others, how are you going really to achieve? So your achievement is really a testimony to the idea of a struggle being part of a creation, and also it is a testimony that there is a higher also authority who in the first place gave you that ability. You did not, I mean, like create for yourself your vision and the ability to speak. I mean, God forbids. I mean, any simple disease, okay, or sometimes a microorganism may take away from you these capabilities. No question about it. We see it every day. So how come that you forget and you start really like speaking in a very arrogant way? يقول أهلكت مالا لبدا. See how much I have really accumulated and squandered, spent right and left. Yes, this is really a testimony against you because that is telling you did not reach that level without a struggle. Why now you are trying to say, I want to stop? أَيَحْسَبُ أَنْ لَمْ يَرَهُ أَحَدٌ. You see? I mean, similar to the images or the states that the human being may go through. Remember in the first surah, okay, أَرَأَيْتَ الَّذِي يَنْهَى عَبْدًا إِذَا صَلَّى أَرَأَيْتَ إِنْ كَانَ عَلَى الْهُدَى أَوْ أَمَرَ بِالتَّقْوَى أَرَأَيْتَ إِنْ كَذَّبَ وَتَوَلَّى أَلَمْ يَعْلَمْ بِأَنَّ اللَّهَ يَرَى. So he start like to go away from this right path, thinking that nobody is watching over him. أَيَحْسَبُ أَنْ لَمْ يَرَهُ أَحَدٌ. So this is really a miscalculation. You are not really doing things without being watched and assessed and judged by what you are basically doing. So, I mean, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who created you, who gave you all these things that made your life possible, and your accumulation and your achievements possible, He is the one also who put for you, okay, define for you the path that will get you into the higher levels. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants, and He said it from the beginning, that He called us Khalifa. So the moment Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala called the human being as a trustee, meaning that this human being has to live to that level.